Hey folks, it's Russ coming at you today from the darkened porch with the very bright backlit background, and I'm sorry I can't really do much about that. Um, I have, on Tuesday, a corncob pipe, and the reason I have my corncob pipe, and this is a naked cob, as you can see, with the amber bit, is because I'm going to talk to you about an inexpensive pipe tobacco. Right here. Cornell Diehl's number 426 Jamaican Rum. Now you can find this out there on the interwebs right now for 2-ounce tin, just like this one, $8.99. So that's pretty good. This one has a date stamp on the bottom. As you can see, that's dated January of 13. So this has actually got some age on it. Still sealed, so I don't even know what this looks like. Just from shaking it around, it seems like it's a cut tobacco, shredded, but we're going to find out here. Vintage blends. And we'll pull this off here and see what it looks like. And yep, you can see that's what it looks like there. Yep, definitely a mixed shred cut there. Pretty large pieces. You can tell it's Burleys and Cavendishes. The smell is it's definitely Cavendish and Burley. It's got the nutty and the sweet, and you can smell the Jamaican rum casing on there as well. Although, nicely, it's not terribly overpowering, which is good. That makes me feel good for this aromatic blend that it's not going to kill me once I light it up and try it. Which I will go ahead and do, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're trying a little bit of this here. Cornell Diehl's number 462 Jamaican Rum. 426. Forgive my dyslexia. I went and looked at the description, and it does not have any burley in it at all. Apparently what I thought was burley is coming off the casing. It's purely a Cavendish and Virginia blend. The immediate taste of it is really of the Virginia tobacco. The casing, the sweetness from the Jamaican rum part of it is there, but it's more or less just a straight up kind of Virginia flavor to it. It's got a little bit of a sort of a woody, earthy quality, but very, very small. Mostly just good, flavorful Virginia. And of course, the Cavendish is there as the delivery for the Jamaican rum flavor, I guess. Pairing that up, as it were. Just trying to keep the mouth moist with some Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew, if you want to know the real truth. I'm going to go ahead and take this bowl down a little bit more and see what more we get out of it. A little bit further on into the bowl, the essence is almost a little bit of some spices or hints of what you might expect in like a Jamaican spiced rum are kind of creeping into the blend. But I want to emphasize that that note is very subtle, and that the primary flavor of this tobacco has been and remains the blend of the Virginia and Cavendish tobaccos in it. The casing is there, and you can tell that there's an additional flavor on top of the tobacco blend, but it's very light, and it's actually pretty complimentary so far. So I think on my first third and sort of middle third impressions of the bowl, that people who like a good Virginia blend and who also like a light aromatic or a crossover, for example, might really enjoy this. But I'm going to get down a little bit further and see if that assessment holds out. Howdy folks, back again. keen-eyed observers will notice that I'm smoking actually a different corncob pipe, that it's gotten considerably darker outside. But I am still enjoying, I'm on my third bowl now of the Cornell Diehl's number 426, make sure I get the number right, Jamaican rum. And I tried it in 2 different cobs, and it actually does taste a little different in a bigger cob. This one's a little bit bigger than the other one, has a bigger chamber. And it burned a little differently, initially, but then down into the third bowl, it kind of evened out and was all the same. So the flavor of this is that same, pretty much just the tobacco blend with the tiniest little bit of sweetness and maybe a little bit of Jamaican rum spices on top of the really subtle kind of cedary wood note on top of that. And it's been top of the bowl, middle of the bowl, bottom of the bowl. It's been the same. The burn is nice and consistent. I've only had to relight once. Well, twice now, actually, because I got involved in a Skype conversation in the middle of the review. But really good smoker, really enjoyable, not highly aromatic, and the flavors are actually quite good. I'm going to be putting this into my regular rotation, and I would certainly not be afraid to buy it again. And for $8.99 for a tin of it, and you can get it as cheap as under $3 and actually pretty close to $2, depending on how much you buy of it if you're buying it in bulk. And most of the online retailers that you all know about, you can get it. So for an inexpensive, light aromatic, good crossover blend that's based on Virginia and Cavendish, you could do much worse than Cornell Diehl's Jamaican rum. And I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I hope that all will help you out a little bit in deciding whether or not you want to give the C&D Jamaican rum a try. And I'll be back with another review of some inexpensive tobacco later on. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time. Ciao.